Welcome to the Well Studying Podcast. This is episode 491. Today is Wednesday, August 27th, 2025. I'm your host, Joe Pugliano. You heard that right, Joe Pugliano, not John. I'm not the founder and money manager at investablewealth.com. I'm the tech analyst, and arguably John's favorite son. In this episode, I'm going to draw a parallel to the stock market and college football. Specifically, why the favorites don't always win. And the reason I'm behind the mic today, instead of the old man, is because, as knowledgeable as he is about topics, he knows absolutely nothing about sports. So for all you sports fans out there, since college football season is here, let's draw a comparison of predicted stock performance to college football team rankings. And in the spirit of my dad, let me start off with a digression and give you a quick insight into how heartless he is to sports. He received his undergraduate degree from Penn State, and during his 4 years of studying, he never once attended a football game. Unbelievable. So, onto our topic. As you know, every year college teams are ranked. They pull in every data point imaginable to pick the best teams, and yet they are hardly ever right at the end of the season. Let's look at the playoff rankings last season. At the end of the regular season, you would have expected the rankings to be fleshed out, meaning that the best team is ranked 1 and second team number 2, and so on and so forth. However, if you had put all your money into the top pick team, you would have lost. Or if you had put your money into the top half of the so-called best seeded teams, you still would have lost. Do you know which teams made it to the final game? Not the top picks, not even the top 6 of the so-called best teams. The final round was played between the number 7 and number 8 seeded team. It gets better. You know who won? Number 8. So how is it that the 8th seeded team out of 12 won it all? How did the analysts get it so wrong? Well, my dad always says, no one can predict the future. We don't have a crystal ball that will tell us what is going to happen. Players get injured, weather causes the game plan to change, league politics skew the rankings. The same thing happens with stock analyst predictions. On paper, company Y should be the best, but at the end of the quarter, they had inventory issues, or policy changes affected their margins, and so their results didn't pan out as expected. Does it mean that they are bad company? Maybe, maybe not. Remember, a good company often doesn't correlate to a good price. When the odds are overly skewed to the favorite, the price is usually bid up too high. Let's look at Palantir. It's a Wall Street favorite, but it's priced at nearly 200 times forward earnings. That's a big handicap to overcome. Historically, extremely overpriced stocks eventually get downgraded. So when it comes to stock picking, don't obsess about the media darlings. Focus on good quality, profitable companies and mitigate risk by owning a diverse portfolio. The good news is that investing is a lot easier than picking winning football teams. Because in the stock market, there isn't just one winner. There's lots of money to be made from the companies that aren't ranked number 1. And on a final note, the big difference between investing in sports is emotion. In the stock market, you never want to be emotionally attached to a particular stock. But when it comes to college football, we all have our favorites, win or lose. My Georgia Bulldogs didn't win the championship, but let's be honest, who wants to wear a Buckeye shirt? Well, hey, if you enjoyed this episode, let us know. And maybe in the future, I can wrestle the microphone from the old Marine's hands. Until then, for the first time, this is Joe Pugliano wishing you the very best returns.